I tried to do stuff with the audio and I don't know if it really helped, so it doesn't really matter anymore. But hey, what's going on, guys? This is PukaTuka, and today we are going to be playing some more Doki Doki Blue Skies. Doki Doki Blue Skies is a mod brought to you by a beautiful team. I'm saying this as though I haven't been playing this for the past, year or so. Why would you guys make a mod that's so long? Like, it's just so long. And I'm aware, well, it's probably not meant to be recorded. I mean, it can be recorded. I mean, I'm recording it. I mean, I've been recording it, so, you know, you can't stop me. You can't stop me. Anyway, it's Sunday. It's still Tuesday, actually. I got a text from Natsuki last night asking if I wanted to make some bentos with her today. It was kind of out of nowhere, but it's not like I have a full schedule. So, of course I said yes. We should be here any minute now. Oh, I should probably grab some cash since we're going shopping. This time, I won't because I forgot to go shopping on my own time. Which is good, because I enjoy not getting yelled at. Yeah, me too. As soon as I reach my bedroom, I hear the front door swing open. Puka, you here? Yeah, just a minute. No doorbell, huh? What? It's not like I haven't been here before. Just don't go breaking my door. No promises. Natsuki smiles slyly. You say that now, but you're the only one who's gonna be paying for it. But you're the one who's gonna be paying for it. Excuse me? You're the one who's loaded. Why should I have to pay for it? Loaded? I laugh. I don't know where you got that from, but I can assure you, I'm not loaded. Yeah, welcome to the club. Natsuki averts her eyes. Alright, enough money talk. Let's go shopping. Sounds good. Follow me. I know a really good shop for bento supplies. Right behind you. It feels like our dynamics? Yeah, our dynamics is what I was going to say, but I don't know what I said before that. I trail behind Natsuki as we head towards the city. At this time of year, the gray skies loom in sight, contrasting against the colors of the city lights. The sights are aren't much different than from yesterday, but they're pretty nonetheless. Feeling a bit social today, I give some passerbys a modest head bow as a casual greeting. They do the same back to me. Geez, you're a social butterfly today. What can I say? The city puts me in a good mood. Really? Why? Oh, I don't know. It's just pretty, I guess. It's a nice change of pace from the suburbs, that's for sure. I guess you're right. I don't like the noise, but I do enjoy going out. Ooh, there's the place. Natsuki points at the sign of a small shop adjacent to the sidewalk. Tome 7. I've never heard of this place in my life. You've been missing out then. This place is actually pretty popular with tourists, and for good reason. They literally have the best rice ever. Do they serve it, or is it just something you can buy? Both. As I walk inside, hey, I feel like I've been in here before. Maybe. As I walk inside, I ponder whether or not to get myself a bowl. Well, if I do, I'd have to get Natsuki one too. Buy Natsuki a bowl of rice? Say nothing. Oh man, I feel like Natsuki's route has already had more decisions than the Sayori route has ever had. Hey, you want a bowl? What? Do you want a bowl of rice? My treat. Yes. I mean, yeah, sure. Alright, you get the bento stuff. I'll get some rice, okay? Sure. Natsuki collects what we need and heads for the register. I follow behind her with our lunches. She pays for the groceries and I pay for the rice. As we walk out of the store, I can't help but notice that Natsuki is struggling with the bag. Do you want me to? I got it. If you insist. I mean, hey, we're just trying to help. Sheesh. It's been about 10 minutes since we got home and the kitchen is already a mess. First thing Natsuki and I did when we arrived was eat our lunches. Natsuki was right. That was probably the best rice I've ever had. There was some sort of seasoning on the vegetables that was amazing. It made them melt in your mouth. Now I see now why the place is so popular. The kitchen's not as bad as it was when we made the Halloween cookies, but there's chopped vegetables and bits of rice all over the countertops. Natsuki and I divided the jobs up evenly. I was in charge of cutting the vegetables and she was in charge of cutting the meat. My head is in pain. Natsuki was busy cutting the sausages so they look like little octopi, so I put all the vegetables into a pot to boil. I'm about to put in the spinach when Natsuki comes over to the stove. Remember, put in the stem first, then the leaves. Once it starts boiling again, take it out, then put it in cold water. Right. You soak it in soy sauce after that, yeah? It's more of a light coat, but basically, wring it out a bit once you put the soy sauce on, then let it soak. Got it. Well, how are those sausages looking? See for yourself. Natsuki motions to her workspace. Not bad at all. Natsuki smiles proudly, inciting a smile from me. As she finishes up with the sausage and chicken, I coat the spinach in soy sauce and let it sit. Once that's finished, I begin making the spinach tamagoyaki. It's not because I couldn't pronounce it, it's because I just simply didn't read it. And then I had to go, shut up. I place the vegetable oil in the hot pan, then I pour on a beaten egg. Once it's fully cooked, I take the spinach and place it on the egg, turning it into a mini roll. Repeating the process again results in 2 rolls, 1 for each of us. Really? That's how math works? You do something twice, and you repeat a process and you get the same outcome twice? That's crazy. You know, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Natsuki cooked the meat while I was working on the tamagoyaki, and now it's only the onigiri and the vegetables left. Here, you finished the potato salad. I'll work on the onigiri. Alright, sounds good. Natsuki and I switched workstations so that she's at the stove. Taking the cooked carrot and potatoes, I add in vinegar, sugar, and some black pepper. Once it's evenly stirred, I add in the cucumber, corn, and mayonnaise to add complete to the salad. Man, I suck at reading. Natsuki is still working on the onigiri, so I start putting together the bentos. She quickly finishes the onigiri and puts it in the box. Well then, I think that's it. Almost. One more thing. I don't know, Nat. Looks pretty full. It's small. Don't worry. Natsuki grabs a pair of chopsticks and some sesame seeds. Here, look at this. Using the chopsticks, Natsuki gently attaches 2 sesame seeds to each of the sausages. See? I gave them eyes. I lean in to get a better view. Yeah, you did. Cute. I place the tops of the bento boxes and stack them on top of each other. Ta-da! Natsuki laughs. You're dope. Right back at ya. Excuse me? You heard me. Natsuki jabs me in the arm. Ow, that hurt. You deserved it. Just for that? I take the bento boxes and raise them above my head. I'm taking your bento. Hey, give that back. Nope, it's mine now. Give it to me. Natsuki fruitlessly jumps up and down, trying to grab the bentos from me. Okay. I bring one of the boxes back down. Here you go. Natsuki reaches for the box, but in one swift motion, I push it back out of her reach. Hey! She resumes jumping. Hey, this is new. This is all new. I've never seen this artwork before. Eventually, she gives up, resting her arms on my shoulder. We're both laughing, so it takes us a moment to realize the position we're in. Once I do, I immediately stop laughing as my cheeks go red. I don't know. It seems Natsuki noticed as well. And instead of pulling away immediately, though, she just stares into my eyes. I can feel her breath on my chest. Her beautiful pink eyes are wide open and her mouth is slightly parted. What is happening? Natsuki. Suddenly, she pulls away. Man, the moment's ruined. I did something wrong. I always do something wrong. I'm sorry, Natsuki. I'm just not meant to be the guy. Anyway, she averts her eyes. My headset, everything's just not feeling right, you know? It's hard to have an afro. It is really hard to have an afro and do this. Desperately, I try to save the situation the only way I know how. You still want your bento? Natsuki nods her head, still not looking at me. I hand her one of her boxes and she hesitantly takes it. I'm gonna go now. Okay, I'll walk you out. You don't... Natsuki stops herself. Never mind. In an awkward silence, Natsuki and I walk to the door. Oh, music's gone. That's not a good sign. You know, good music disappearing is never a good sign. She slips on her coat, opens the door, and starts out without a word. Wait, Natsuki. She turns around, confused. I place my hand on her shoulder and she tenses up. See you at the club. See ya. Without another word, Natsuki rushes out the door. I am left reflecting on what just happened. What exactly happened? Was it an accident? Just a misunderstanding? I don't know. I have a bunch of questions and plenty of time to answer them. I should probably clean first, though. Yeah. Go work your cringe 9 to 5. Sir? Oh, Puka, what a nice surprise. What's up? Are you doing anything right now? Technically, no. This is like the one day of this week I don't have meetings. Taxes, and more meetings. The working world sure is a joy. Yeah, I can imagine. Isn't university fun, though? It is, right up until finals. Anyway, I was about to head out, but if you want to talk, then let's talk. Oh, are you sure? I just had a couple questions about the homework. Yes, I'm sure. I don't have anywhere to be. Here, take a seat. Sakurai pulls a chair up to his desk, motioning me to sit in it. Okay, so I know overproduction was one of the causes for the stock market crash. What was the other one? Let me answer your question with a question. Have you been taking notes at all? No. Do I look like the type of person to ever take notes? I'm not a person who takes notes, no. I know you're supposed to be honest with teachers, but now exactly do I tell them you haven't been taking notes. Your silence speaks volumes, Puka. I begin to sink down in my seat. Sakurai just chuckles. Don't worry, Puka. I know how boring taking notes is. I was a high schooler once too, you know. Of course, if you develop a habit of not taking notes, you'll be like me and barely end up graduating on time. You almost failed? Are you kidding me? I was almost failing my entire third year. I finally learned how to take good notes in university. That was the hard way, though. Trust me, it's better to learn now than to learn in the real world. Do you want me to slow down a bit? Will that help? What? No, the pace is perfectly fine, and I'm just a bit lazy. I can relate to that too much. Another shared laugh. Now, to finally answer your question, the main reasons the stock market crashed was overproduction and installment buying. That's like credit cards, right? Precisely. Anyway, the stock market crashed on October 29th, 1929, also known as... I forgot what that is known as. Hey, alright. What was that? My history. AP US history. I don't remember. And that's pretty much why the 1930s were such an unstable decade. Does all that make sense? Yeah, it does. Thank you, sir. The clarity is much appreciated. All good. I'm always happy to help students, especially when they take the initiative to see me after lessons. It happens less than you'd think. Anyway, I've got to get going. See you tomorrow. Have a good day, sir. With that, I take my bag and head for the literature club. I know Natsuki's probably going to be mad at that I'm late, but I'd say it's worth it. I'm starting to really like Sakurai. He's the first teacher I've ever really connected with, and I like the guy, and it seems like he likes me too. I hope, at least. Opening the door to the literature club, I see Yuri, Sayori, and Monika at the front of the room. Natsuki isn't anywhere to be seen, though. Hey, guys. Hi, Puka. I should probably go to the normal voice. Hi, Puka. Hey, Puka. Well, you're a bit late today. Something come up? Oh, yeah, there you are. Where were you? Natsuki's sudden interjection startles me. Jeez, where did you come from? The closet, duh. Where did you come from? I was just talking to a teacher. About homework. Natsuki eyes me suspiciously. What's that look for? You know what it's for. Oh, I don't. Natsuki shakes her head and walks back to the closet. Hey, I'm serious. Uh-huh, sure. Where exactly do you think I came from then? Well, I think that... Uh-oh. Oh, Yuri, what'd you do? Oh, nope, it was Natsuki. I love how I automatically assume it was Yuri. I love that. I hate Yuri. I hate Yuri. Anyway, I rush over to the closet, trying to figure out the source of the crash. To my surprise, I see ceramic pieces scattered all over the floor. Is that? What was that noise? Monika calls from the other side of the room. Oh. You know, I was kind of right about Yuri. Yeah, it was something of Yuri's. Oh, man. It was Yuri's tea set. The rest of the girls rush over to the closet. Oh, man. Man. Monika and Sayori both look nervous, and Yuri, I'm not really sure how to describe her face. She looks absolutely devastated, yet she seems about 3 seconds away from murdering Natsuki. I can see her fist tighten with every passing second. Yuri, Natsuki averts her eyes. It was an honest accident. I'm sure it was. There's a sort of restrained quality to Yuri's voice, like she's holding something back. That tea set costs 6,800 yen. Yuri pauses, and I can almost hear her grinding her teeth. And if you don't mind, I'd like you to pay for it. Are you kidding me? I don't have that kind of money. Well, then you should be more careful. Yuri has a fire in her eyes now, comparable only to the argument on my second day in the club. Natsuki doesn't look like she's backing down, though. This is gonna get ugly. Hey, I said I was sorry! If I remember correctly, you said it was an honest accident. There was no mention of an apology. Fine then, I'm sorry. There, you happy? Yuri scoffs. Just what I'd expect from someone as egotistical and narrow-minded as you. It's never your fault, is it? It's always the other person's fault. It's always the other person who's at fault. It's their wrongdoings, not yours. It was an honest mistake. I said that, didn't I not? Were you not listening? Natsuki clenches a fist, and Yuri's stare becomes even more icy. They're really going at it, aren't they? The last time I interjected on an argument was the festival, so I think it's best to step this one out. Was I not listening? My goodness, your self-centered arrogance knows no bound. All I asked for was an apology and for you to repay me for the tea set, and yet you treat me like I'm like this for simply asking for reparations? Face it, you're a spoiled, egotistical brat. I don't have 7,000 yen. Why am I the bad guy for not being rich? Excuse me if my parents aren't rich. The fire in Yuri's eyes dims slightly when Natsuki mentions her parents. She shrugs it off and the fire erupts again, more intense than before. Why is it so hard for you to apologize? Even when you're blatantly at fault, you still struggle to admit it. Instead, you throw the blame onto others because you're too immature to apologize like a normal human. I'm immature? I wasn't the one who started a whole argument just because Puka didn't like my poetry. Hold up. Well, why am I here? Wait, hold up. What did I do? Where did I come from? Why did I get dragged into this? Hold up. I'm just here watching. I'm an observer, okay? I'm just trying to watch and, see if there's any point at which I can interject and make the right decision here. As for you guys, pull me into this. This is messed up. But it looks like we've come full circle. Great. You're still hung up on that? My goodness, you're insecure about your poetry. Shut the hell up! I can't. Having to switch to Natsuki's voice would have really thrown me off. Stop! I can't do it. Stop! Sayori's sudden interjection startles everyone in the room. Come on, guys, please. You guys arguing isn't what's tearing the club apart. I hate it when we fight. I love you guys, and seeing this just... Sayori begins to tear up. Can we please stop? Yuri, I know you're mad at Natsuki... that Natsuki broke your tea set, and Natsuki, I know you're mad that Yuri is mad, but why do we always have to argue with each other? We're friends. Why can't we act like it? Natsuki and Yuri look at the ground ashamed. Sayori sits still, trying fruitlessly to suppress her tears. Monika walks up behind her and places a reassuring hand on her shoulder. After what seems like an eternity, Natsuki finally speaks. Yuri, I'm sorry. I am. Really, it's just... Money is a sensitive topic. Yuri looks up, meeting Natsuki's gaze. I understand. Perhaps we could divide the cost 50-50. You're willing to do that? Yuri nods. Yeah, 50-50. That sounds good. I'm sorry for being mean. I didn't mean it. Sayori, I just want to say I'm so grateful for you being here, and you are still great. You're still great. You're A or S tier. It's still kind of interchangeable. Right now, S tier. A tier, normal game. But we'll see. Shut up. I must apologize as well. I lost my temper and lashed out at you. I hope you can forgive me. You're forgiven, Yuri. As are you, Natsuki. See? This is so much better. I'm glad you guys could work things out. Why hiccups? It makes me happy. Sayori grabs Yuri and Natsuki, pulling them into a tight group hug. That's enough, Sayori. Natsuki pulls away from the group, rubbing her neck. Geez, you almost choked me to death. Sorry. I guess I got a bit carried away. Ironic that you would choke her to death. Isn't that, Sayori? There's no need to apologize, Sayori. Your heart was in the right place, and that's what matters. I can't help but smile to myself at how quickly that fight was broken up. On first glance, you'd think the apologies were insincere, but... Nah, the way I see it, while Yuri and Natsuki butt heads every now and then, I don't really think there's any real ill will between them. Yeah, in the heat of the moment, stuff gets said. Stuff that makes the hostility seem more exaggerated than it actually is, but... If my time with Natsuki has taught me anything, yeah, she can be intimidating, but she can also be all bark and not so much bite. Anyway, with people like Sayori around, you can always rest easy knowing that any fight will be quickly dealt with. Either way, the club is at its best when it's just us having fun, like the Halloween party. Seeing everyone getting along puts a smile on my face. Alright, someone needs to clean this up. Puka, you do it. What? Why am I being dragged into this? What did I do? Because I don't want to do it. The girls share a chuckle. I really don't feel like arguing, especially after all that. Fine. I was joking, Puka. I can do it. No, it's alright. Natsuki reaches into the closet and pulls out a broom. I'm doing it. Alright then. Go right ahead. Natsuki begins. See, that's the thing. You see, you're like, I'll do it. And you're like, no, I want to do it now. Then you get out of doing it. Exactly. The big brain of chores. Yeah. Natsuki begins cleaning up the tea set while the rest of the girls go back to their usual business. Guess I'll read for a bit. What else is there to do? I don't know. What else is there to do, Puka? What else? Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm done. Nope, done. No more. No mas. Stop. No. I'm finished. No. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, why don't you go ahead, smash that like button, and also hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and hit that little bell so you know the next time I upload a video. But yeah, I'm out. Peace.